back yet again with another video, and today is my first impression of the bareMinerals Bare Skin foundation. This foundation obviously is everywhere on YouTube, but I decided that I wanted to do a first impression, so I really made a strong effort not to watch any videos on YouTube to make sure that my opinion was not biased. Now, if you guys have been watching me pretty much from the beginning, you know that I love bareMinerals foundation. I was a big advocate of their bareMinerals, the mineral foundation. My mom and I, we both loved it. And it's just been a great foundation. Recently have started kind of dabbling into more of bareMinerals products, more of things outside of the realm of skin and, you know, skincare, so to speak. So I picked up a couple of items, and when they came up with this foundation, I was like, sold. I'm gonna try it regardless of what anyone else is say, because I absolutely love bareMinerals. So I recently picked this up. If you guys saw or follow me on Instagram, you know the day that I actually picked it up. It was sometime last week, and I've held off over a week because it's been just so crazy and busy in my life, but I wanted to do a first impression of this foundation. But before we get into kind of the demo of how this foundation is, we are going to talk about this. So this is a liquid foundation. I'm pretty sure this is probably one of the first like liquid foundation types from bareMinerals. I may be wrong. I'm not that familiar with all of their foundation products, but I'm pretty sure I might be right. But the bareMinerals Bare Skin foundation is a pure brightening serum foundation. So everyone's been saying, I've been hearing, the girl in Ulta was telling me, like, this foundation is like your summer go-to foundation. It's supposed to be really light. It's kind of a two-in-one combo. You're getting foundation, obviously, to allow you to cover up any imperfections that you may have, but obviously a serum, which is really good to kind of, you know, put all that good stuff into your skin before you do any type of makeup. So a two-in-one is great. They say if you're going to use this foundation, you want to skip the serum treatment in your skincare, like in the morning, and then obviously switch to this foundation right ahead. So the foundation here, it says that it's seamless, adjustable coverage, a natural finish, and a look to feel beautiful bare skin while delivering a more noticeably brighter, youthful appearance. It's made with minimum ingredients, formulated without water, oil, silicone, parabens, or fragrance. It's also said it is dermatologist tested, so for those of us who have like really sensitive skin, you should be good. It's hyperallergenic, and they say it's formulated for all skin types. So if you are a oily girl, you're going to be able to wear this. If you're a dry girl, you're able to wear this combo in between, normal, whatever, you're going to be able to wear this foundation. This foundation does come with a SPF of 20. I would say for those of you who are sensitive to the titanium dioxide, which is the active ingredient of sunscreen in this, you may want to try this, you may not, just depending on your particular skincare type or skin. How do you apply this foundation? It's a little different. You can apply this kind of any particular way, but from everything that I have been reading or seeing, and even people that I've spoken to, they say that you want to pick up this buddy. This is the bareMinerals Perfecting Face Brush, or Perfecting Face Brush. Essentially what it is, it's a kind of a flat top kabuki like my Sigma F80, but it comes with a little like digit. I don't even know what to call it. It's like a little well inside. And this foundation is liquid. What you do is you put your drops right in here, and then you just apply your foundation with your particular brush. But before you apply your foundation, you want to definitely shake this very well. They recommend 1 to 2 drops. I would say you want to do between 1 to 3 for kind of medium coverage, and if you need a little bit more coverage, to go for 4th or 5th. That's really depending on, you know, what you are trying to do as far as your foundation. So we're going to go ahead and get into how I apply this foundation. So if you guys want to see that, stay tuned. So that is how you apply the foundation, and this is pretty much going to be my first impression of it. Right off the bat, I had a difficult problem with it because my skin has been super dry. It has clinged to kind of the drier spots of my face, which was not cool, not fun. But once I kind of put a little bit of setting spray on it, which I did not film on camera, it kind of made it a little bit easier to kind of meld into the skin and, you know, not cling onto those places. So it definitely says if you are a person who has skin like myself, the skin type of dry, kind of dry to normal skin, definitely make sure that you moisturize very well prior to putting this foundation on. As far as the coverage, I did, I think, 3 or 4 drops. I can't remember right offhand, but it seems to be pretty good coverage. I think if you are looking for something that's a little bit more like natural, this foundation will work for you. It's one of those things, and I think a lot of foundations claim that they are, you know, buildable coverage. This here I feel like can be buildable coverage, but really it's important to kind of very evenly buff it out on the skin. So that's one thing I can definitely say. 2, it does feel very light on my skin. I feel like, you know, I'm not touching a mask or anything. My face doesn't feel really heavy, and I didn't apply a lot of makeup after I put it on because I just kind of wanted the foundation to kind of shine through a little bit. But the foundation itself feels pretty good on the face. I don't feel that it's, you know, oily or too matte. It looks like me. I feel like I look like myself. So that's a really good thing about this foundation so far. I do overall like this foundation. I think playing with it a little bit more is going to kind of give me a true reading on this. Like I said, I literally just applied this foundation for this video because I wanted my feelings to be very authentic. I didn't want to be swayed by anybody else's opinions, thoughts, concerns, questions, whatever. Now getting into the brush, okay, it's not bad. I think what makes this not the greatest is that when I normally apply a foundation with a synthetic brush, I like to take like a mixing medium or something like Fix Plus, just lightly spray my brush, so it makes it a little bit easier for the foundation to kind of melt into the skin. When I applied this, I kind of went right in to distribute it, which I thought was a good idea. Seems to get the product where I want it, and then I can blend out with whatever was left in the little well here. So the foundation brush, it's okay. I don't think that it is of necessity like everyone was telling me it was, but I'm going to continue to play with this. I also do want to apply this foundation with like a beauty blender. I would love to try it with my hands to see how it works, because foundations react different with different applications. So overall, the foundation itself pretty good. The brush, not so much. I do want to say that I feel that a primer is going to be important with this foundation because it's so lightweight, and you know, literally it's a serum. I think a primer is really going to be important. I know a lot of people don't like primers. I personally prefer them because of the fact that I do have these unsightly pores here, and the last thing I want to happen is all of my foundation to just right into the pores, and then I have to apply more and more just to get the coverage that I want. So overall, the foundation seems to be pretty good. If you guys have tried this foundation, please leave me your response of how you feel about this foundation. I think the more that we get from other people, the better. Also, if you guys can include what kind of skin type you have, if you have combination, oily skin, normal to dry, whatever that is, definitely leave that below with your little bit of your tidbit. I would definitely suggest people who are looking for other opinions minus myself, look in those comments, see what other people are saying. But yeah, so far I like the foundation. The brush, not so much. But I will be including a little bit of a tidbit in the description bar, just kind of a mini extra review just to give you guys an idea of what it is, how I feel about it. Has my, you know, thoughts and things have changed since then. I will be putting that down below because I will be uploading this video a little later, so I will be trying the foundation out a few more times. But yeah, that is it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this first impression, and if, like I always say, if you have any questions or comments, please leave those down below. I try to get back to you guys as quick as possible. And also, if you guys like more first impressions from me, please give this video a thumbs up. If you like the video in general, give it a thumbs up. Whatever, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget, if you guys have not subscribed to my channel, to make sure that you subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.